If you are an entrepreneur who's starting your own physical product business for the first time, I want to share some advice with you. So, if you're going to create a product from multiple components, don't just think about how cute it's going to look. Think about scale and sourcing. So, where are you going to get all of your materials and how quickly can you get those things? How reliably can you get those things? You always want to have a primary source, like a primary vendor, and then also have a backup vendor. Okay, so I'll use these journals as an example. Okay, so I buy all the individual components and then they come to me and I put everything together. Okay, let's take these rings for example. There are two main companies that I use to get these rings. Why two? Because sometimes one is out of stock, sometimes they don't have the size or the color that I want. And I learned that the hard way. So one time I ordered like 100 of these in gold and then was just like waiting and waiting, waiting for my shipment. And then finally emailed them and was like, what's going on? They're like, oh, it's on back order until August. At the time, it was like June. So I was like, oh, were you going to tell me? Like, what, So you always want to have a backup in case something's on back order. Like, you always want to have a healthy supply of the material and then also have a backup. And by that, it's basically a lot of trial and error. So my paper supplier, for example, I had to try four different suppliers. I was trying like, okay, Office Depot, is it Staples? Is it direct from Hammermill? Is it Sam's Club? I tried all of those. And the reason was that when I was ordering from specific places, they would come damaged. They would just, it was like, it would fall off the back of a truck and the paper would be like bent. And I was like, what is going on? I can't, now I have to deal with customer service. I have to ask for a refund. It was like taking up too much of my time. So I finally got into a place where I found one vendor who they have like their own just like local delivery people and the boxes come pristine to my door like it's perfect. They literally just like carry it and they bring it to my door. Not a corner is scratched. So now I know who to use. But of course, I also have a backup. And I know that when I use a backup, like if for whatever reason something was delayed, that I'm also taking a chance because like it's like 30% of the time it still arrives damaged. Because as an entrepreneur, like time is money. You do not have the time to be sitting around and like following up with customer service and being like, "Hi, this arrived damaged." Like you could do that the first 3 times, but then if you're doing that for let's say a product has, 7, 8 different components, that's your whole day. If you guys have questions, leave a comment, let me know.